A very good morning to all of you children. Welcome to class 5 science class. I am your science teacher and today I will teach you chapter 7, that is interdependence in nature. Interdependence in nature. The animal shown in this picture and this one are helping plants and getting food in return. All organisms need food from which they get energy. Depending on how they get their food, organisms are broadly divided into three groups: producers, consumers, and decomposers. Plants are called producers because they make their own food. Plants make food, that is glucose, from carbon dioxide and water, and they use the energy of sunlight to do this. A substance called chlorophyll helps them make use of the energy of sunlight. Normally, leaves are in charge of making food, so they have chlorophyll, which is what makes them look green. But in cacti, the modified stems make food. That is why the fleshy stems of cacti are green. Here, carbon dioxide and water reacts in presence of chlorophyll and sunlight to form glucose and releases oxygen. This glucose is the food for plants. Plants need minerals too. They get these from the soil. Minerals form a solution with the water in the soil. Plants take up nitrogen in the form of minerals to make proteins. Some bacteria living in the soil convert nitrogen present in air into nitrogen-containing minerals. To consume something means to eat it or use it. Animals are called consumers because they use the food made by plants either directly or indirectly. Herbivores eat only plants. Carnivores eat animals, but the animals they feed on get their food from plants. Omnivores may get their food from both plants and animals. Some examples of omnivores are human beings, chimpanzees, gorillas, bears, hedgehogs, mice, crows, and turtles. The green scum that floats on the stagnant water in pools, ponds, and drains is a mess of tiny plant-like things called algae. Algae can produce food. Algae and some kinds of bacteria and other microorganisms are the main producers in the oceans and seas of the world. Scavenging means searching for and collecting useful things from waste. So, scavengers are animals that eat dead animals that would just lie around if there were no scavengers to eat them. Scavengers do not kill the animals they eat. They pick up the leftovers from the meals of carnivores or eat animals that have died due to some reason. Crows, vultures, and some types of flies and beetles and cockroaches are typical scavengers. Hyenas may hunt for their meal or scavenge the kills of other carnivores. Decomposing something means breaking it down. Many types of bacteria, molds, and mushrooms are called decomposers because they get their food by decomposing dead plants and animals, fallen leaves, the droppings of animals, and so on. When something rots, what actually happens is that it is broken down by decomposers. So, there are two sets of organisms that do a clean up job in nature: scavengers and decomposers. Without this, organisms' waste would keep piling up. Decomposers do the whole living world another big favor. When they decompose waste matter from plants and animals, they convert into minerals that mix with the soil. These minerals are then taken up by plants. Without the decomposers, the soil would not be able to keep supplying minerals to plants. To sum up, producers depend on decomposers for minerals, animals, that is consumers, depend on plants for food, and decomposers depend on plants and animals for food. Go through the chapter till decomposers several times, and next day I will ask you questions related to this chapter. Thank you, children. Have a good day.